go to Walmart and buy a wiffle ball bat. And when she does that, if she even thinks about lunging, just wear her out in her face, just beat her in her face until she is no longer doing that.
Another family now speaking out, claiming those are the words of Tina Frey, the owner of Cypress Arrow Cane Corso and Canine Training Academy in Lena, Louisiana. They say she told them to do that when her dog would become aggressive. But the story of Randy and Dana Thomas and their cane corso Mia does not start there. They bought Mia, at the time just 6 months old, from Tina Frey and Cypress Arrow. That was 3 years ago. Frey came highly recommended from so many people in the community. But as time went by, Mia's behavior continued to get worse. The family knew something just wasn't right. And then, just recently, they saw those viral videos. And that's when they say they knew why Mia went from a sweet, mild-mannered dog to a dog that's aggressive, even at home with the family. What is it about Cypress Arrow that you went there to get her?
A friend of mine is friends with Tina, and she recommended her, as well as several people, other people from the sheriff's department. They all recommended our vet. They all recommended, Tina, she's great. Cypress Arrow, if you want one, definitely look her up. She bit me on my hand.
That was after Mia's first training session.
Like, what the heck just happened here? And then we had the incident with the two little dogs. And when I tell you she mauled my dog, my little dog, he was in the hospital basically on life support for about a week. We called Tina. She's like, send her in. We're going to do the advanced training.
So Mia went back.
Yeah.
The aggression, you're saying, just kind of ramped up from the first to the being with you, and then to the second training.
Then after the second training is where
when it got really bad.
got bad. Her aggression got bad.
Where she had to be purely outside. She can't come inside.
But it got to where my wife, my daughter would come in here and she would literally lunge at them and stuff in the mornings.
What are you thinking? What's going through your head when she's attacking, when Mia is essentially attacking her human family?
That's what got us concerned, is what has happened to why she's doing this now. We reached out to Tina again. Look, this is what's going on. She's got the aggression. She still has it.
I sent her the pictures of my daughter, told her, we had to go to urgent care. Like, this isn't just little nibbles. This isn't just little, don't touch me. This is full on. If I can eat more, I'm going to.
So Tina's response was, go to Walmart, buy a wiffle ball bat, and when you come into the living room in the morning, have the bat with you. If she even acts like she wants to lunge, wear her out in the face with the bat.
Tina Frey told you to go to Walmart, buy a wiffle ball bat, and have it with you and beat her if she acted up. This is what Tina told you?
Yes.
In the face. Yes.
Yeah, in the face.
And you thought what?
Yeah, we can't do that.
I don't think so. We're not going to do that. And I was like, this makes complete sense. This explains Mia's behavior. You can't mess with her front feet. That's an automatic trigger with her. Automatic trigger. And if she thinks that you're going to come at her and she can't run, she's going to bite you.
So this behavior that Mia is presenting or exhibiting right now, and has been, was not there in the beginning. And you believe that this is all due to what Tina Frey and Cypress Arrow have done to her.
Yes,
absolutely.
So there's no proof, there's no evidence that they had actually done anything wrong to her, except for the fact you're saying that Mia came back a totally different animal after she had that training at Cypress Arrow.
Absolutely.
Correct.
You believe that 100%.
100%.
No doubt.
No doubt.
When you saw the other video and thought about, oh my gosh, could that have happened to Mia? What are you thinking at that point?
Heartbroken.
I was very heartbroken. I got chills just thinking about it right now. And I mean, all I could do was just go sit in the backyard with her and just, I'm so sorry. I didn't do this, but I'm so sorry. I can't believe she had to endure anything like that.
She was such a sweet dog when I first brought her home. And I mean, she was so sweet. She played and she would run through the house and she cut up and you could take her outside and play with her. And
What do you all want to happen with this whole entire situation that is playing out right now?
it's hard. It's really hard to say exactly what you want to happen because, of course, I'm not thinking of just my dog that I have no proof of, but I'm thinking of the other dogs. And if this is, how long has this been going on? But
Charges need to be brought.
charges need to be filed. Something needs to be done. And she needs to lose, at minimum, she needs to lose her credibility, her national credibility for training dogs. And she doesn't need to be a breeder.
Did Tina ever apologize to you?
No,
No.
Were you expecting one?
no, not really.
Why not?
Because that would admit guilt.
Do you all think that the truth will come out and that there will be a fair investigation?
Well, part of the truth is already out there. It's just how many more dogs were there video, were there on camera? Thank God somebody recorded these. But how many more dogs were there? How many more animals were abused?
If you had something to say to Tina Frey right now, what would it be?
How dare you? I put my trust, I put my faith, I put everything into her when it came to Mia. We didn't know nothing about that breed. We talked to her. We had several meetings with her. We walked her place. We looked at her kennels. How dare you deceive us? And how dare you abuse these dogs? How dare you?
Your dog, you're saying, will never be the same again. Mia will never be the same again.
I would love to have Mia back inside. I would love to have her back inside, acting like she's a lap dog. But as of right now, I don't see that in the future.
You have to defend animals, dogs, whatever animal it is that don't have a voice to speak for themselves. So
We are their voice.
Randy and Dana also tell me that dog behavioral experts have come to them saying they could help. They've also had a lot of people, they say, advising them to put Mia down, and that, they say, is definitely not happening. Once again, we tried reaching out to Tina Frey and Cypress Arrow, but were unsuccessful. So now, the question, what about the investigation? Well, as of Monday night, there have been no arrests made, and so many people around the world just want the truth. But the question, will they ever get that? Tina Frey and Canine Corso, or Cypress Arrow, are well known and a big part of not only the community, but the state as well. In our next story, how Tina Frey and Cypress Arrow are so well connected that even when President Trump came to town, they say Tina and her dogs would be there as well. Stay tuned.